What up with it? Surprise, surprise, surprise. Open your eyes. Kev is here. What up, y'all? Um, Decided to check in for about 45, 50 minutes or something like that. And see how it go. How y'all doing, man? Hopefully all you fathers had a great Father's Day weekend. Hopefully everybody stays safe over the weekend. Hopefully you're having a great week already. You know what I mean? Purrs, what up, homie? How you doing, man? Awkward beginnings, what up with it? Compton girl, you've been hanging out with us a lot lately. What's up, Compton? Big Kid, what up with it? Joe Farrell, what up? Michelle, Kiba, what up, Kiba? I started to call you today, but I said no. I mean, actually, I'm sorry. I started to call you yesterday. I was like, nah, she probably asleep, so I didn't call you. Anthony Brown, what up with it? Talk to your cousin today, though. He on his way out this way. You know, I think he get here tomorrow for one day. But what up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? What's going on, man? Sleep, loco? You sleep? Well, is that what you saying? You sleep? Miss Michelle. Michelle, what up? Nikki Lee, what's up, Nikki? How you doing? Hopefully you're feeling better. Any of you women spend Father's Day with your man or your kids' fathers? Kevin Williams, what up with it? Anthony Brown, S1, S1? What S1 mean, homie? S1? Nikki, you alright over there? Miss you like crazy. Really? Is that right? Well, I'm glad somebody missed me, shit. I love when the ladies show love up in here. You know, ladies be so jealous of each other. You have to excuse me, Kev Mac. I'm going between you and Corey Holcomb, 5150. Go check out Corey Holcomb, man. He's a lot funnier than me. Go check him out. You can catch me on the replay. Glad to be mentioned in comparison to his show and this show. So good looking out. How are you doing today, Honey Knight? What? Honey Knight? Who you talking to? No more hibernating? Oh no, I'm always hibernate. No. I'm not every day, every night no more. But you know, I'll still try to tap in. You know, I try to stay connected. You know what's up. Basically, this is like a documentary of my life, or like a diary of my life right here. So you guys always be up on the latest of what I want to share with you all, right? So don't even trip. I was just looking at my nugget video from 8 years ago. That's when I posted it 8 years ago. But yeah, I've been around a little while. Hopefully I'll stay around a little while. I'm going to put a YouTube missing person out. Hello to everyone in the chat. Love to love you. Well, it ain't that many people in the chat, Keeper, but yeah. Y'all go and hit that like button since it ain't that many of y'all. Just go on and click the like button. Double tap your screen or exit, click like, and click back in the chat. Only take you 2 seconds, I promise. What's the latest though, everybody? What's the latest? Talk to me, man. I had a great Father's Day, for those that didn't ask. Couldn't wait to get that out. So, you know. I'll see you again, Michelle. He sees you again, Michelle. Michelle, somebody stalking you. What do you think about all this ruckus that number 45 got going on? I've been following it a little, but not closely, so I don't really know what all he got going on. I know he playing Israel against Iran, And I know he really wants to tear Iran up. That's all I really know. Kev, can you do a video on your transition from square non-member to being active as a youth? I mean, kind of, maybe. I mean, I probably could. But when Kitchen Mo coming back, I don't know, man. I wish Kitchen Mo come back, but guess what? I done gave up on old Kitchen Mo, man. You know me, man. I try to reach out to people. I haven't really reached out to Kitchen Mo like that, but a long time ago I did, and we was hopeful to hook up, but we never hooked up. So it would be nice though. I really like Kitchen Mo, man. Actually, all the kitchens that been on YouTube, all them dudes are good dudes, man. All them dudes are cool dudes. Porky, Smokey, Kitchen Mo, uh, my man Quan. They all good dudes, man. Hope I ain't forgetting nobody. Happy Juneteenth. Hope all is well. Eddie Griffin said he reps. JC Senior, what up with it? But yeah, Jamil Savage would be nice though, right? Because me and Kitchen Mo, we can actually go deeper in that low bottom stuff, man. I just didn't have him one-on-one, so I had a group of dudes. So it wouldn't be right to just make it about me and him when I got his whole set there to give some history. Anthony Brown. I'll have a friend help you get your watch out. Oh, he said he need watch hours? Is that what he said? YouTube hustle is slow. Finally made it to 1,000 subscribers. And I expected something to happen. Yeah, you need watch hours, homie. You need watch hours. See, the thing about YouTube is if you're not very popular or you're not popping at the time, you have to put in a lot of work. You have to put in more work than somebody who's popular or somebody comes out with a couple cool videos. So you really have to put the work in, man. It can be tough. It was hard for me with the sports channel. It was real hard, man. It took over a year with the sports channel. But you have to be consistent. And if you're not going to be consistent, you at least have to put out some good content that people are seeing. After that, shit, sky's the limit, man. You never know. You may grow fast, you may grow big, you may grow slow, you may give up. But if you stay consistent and put up some decent content, you get everything you're looking for. Caught my first live. I've been here since Pookie from 40s. And this your first live? I miss old Pook, man. Hopefully Pook don't have that much longer to go, man. Well, you gotta put it in, man. Yeah, absolutely, babyface Loxer. I don't condone that comment, but I 100% agree with that comment, and that's a fact. You're right. If you really want to get your YouTube channel at least going, if you want to get at least 800 to 1,000 views automatically, just go diss another YouTuber, man. Diss me. That's what everybody else do. Just go diss me. But that ain't gonna get you far. Like, dissing Kev Mac doesn't really get you far. It's kind of like a weird situation to diss Kev Mac. But if you put a good video together and diss me, it fly over a little bit better. But yeah, find you a YouTuber, find you an artist you don't like, and go in on them. Just make sure it's not P. Diddy. Hell no, this is Mr. Kev Menzel. Yeah. But that's what you gotta do, man. You see a lot of YouTubers go at other YouTubers, and it gives you traction. Kev, you seen old boy on No Jumper calling Munchie? Nah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't get No Jumper recommendations no more. I haven't seen No Jumper in forever, man. I haven't seen no jumper in a while, bro. I don't know who's on this panel or anything, man. Kev, you, oh, AG, T Will 3 times. You always say 12, but I always wondered how taco and spaghetti got their names. Man, I forgot, man. Spaghetti told me how he got his name. I don't remember. I think because he ate a lot of spaghetti, he told me. I believe that's what he told me. He likes spaghetti. I don't remember how Taco got his name. I don't remember if I asked in the interview or not. I don't think I did, but I did ask Spaghetti about his name, Spaghetti. Time flying, man. Half this year is gone already, you guys. This 6 months was like, I had a little bit of fun, but I didn't make no progress. Uh, so hopefully you guys out there making progress, getting your things in order. Um, and getting ready for World War Threats. World War Third. Man, it's crazy, y'all. Iran say they finna shock the world. Iran say they finna make history. That for generations to come, for decades to come, for centuries to come, people always gonna remember Iran for what they're about to do. You know, when you start talking about Iran and Iraq, they be bluffing. So you can't really take them serious, anything they say. They say anything. But they might be serious this time. And it's probably gonna be by way of North Korea and China helping them. What you think? At least China and Russia. China and Russia probably help Iran if they're not bluffing. There are American blacks in the Israeli military. Hey, Kev Mac. Hey, JRL. Junior L, as SAG like to say. Kev, would you do a celebrity boxing match for a meal? First of all, I'm not a celebrity. So you would have to call it a YouTube celebrity. Second of all, man, I would love that million, but my body ain't set for that. I wouldn't do it. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it, man. I wouldn't be able to train. I wouldn't be able to get in boxing shape. But to take a dive or get a few teeth knocked out, I just might. I just might. Yeah, I just might. Never know, man. I don't like to say never, but never know. He, Babyface and Easty 69 said they'd take my face though. You know, they younger, man. They younger. They with the bullshit. Hey, man, Wild Bunch, man. Hey, like I said, I might take a dive. Who knows? I'm good, Rob Moses. How are you? Taco got his name because he said he would smash tacos back to back. This girl I know was married to Taco. They was at her friend's house when the youngster killed him. Sad. That was sad. Sam Williams, what up? Yeah, he knew that youngster too, man. It was his homeboy's son. Rest in peace to Taco and Spaghetti, man. I wonder where old B-Rat is, man. Me and B-Rat used to stay in communication. I haven't heard from B-Rat. Actually, I don't think I heard from B-Rat since Spaghetti passed, man. Not biblical, scholar, Bible, or other religions or prophecies said World War III mean end of the world, right? I don't know, because I didn't say it's the end of the world either. I just said World War III is possible, and Iran is saying we will remember it for a long time to come. Wait, huh? Spaghetti died too? Yeah, Spaghetti passed a long time ago, man. I want to say 2 years ago, maybe. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, he passed though, for sure he passed. Them dudes stayed friends a long time, man. They stayed close. Kev looked like, damn, that's crazy. He said Munchie B should squabble, dude. Nah, he wasn't. Well, some people say he was from Inglewood family at some point, but he was from Center Park. Kev Mac, what should Dodgers going to do this year? Salute, bro. They should win it all this year. Think B Rat's out of state somewhere. All right, all right. Iran better look at what happened to Hiroshima and Nagasaki in '94. They don't want no smoke. Well, what's amazing to me is America keeps getting on TV talking about how we will smash Iran's bunkers. I don't know if that's like a warning, like don't mess with us, you don't want it, or is that really like, you know, like is it on or is it fake on? But yeah, America swears that we can just take Iran out pretty damn easy. We don't want no smoke either. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know if we really want that smoke or not. I don't think we don't want it because we can't obliterate them, but I think Trump just doesn't want that on his hands. But slowly but surely, America keep talking about taking off with Israel. So I don't think America wants Iran to have any nuclear weapons either. But I think the U.S. wants to have their hands clean in this. But slowly but surely, they talking about how their defense blocked all these missiles. First, they was denying that we was helping them, and we just defensive. Now they ready for offensive. I don't know. I didn't watch no news today. I don't know the latest, but I watched it last night, and I seen some crazy things and contradictions and lies and look like a lot of fake stuff going on for the media. But I get it. When you that high up and you represent the whole country, you don't want to just put all your facts and truth out there like that. You know what I mean? You kind of want to hold back, but you want to get ready and in position in case you need to go on the offense. So I get it. It's the war games, political and actual war games. I get it. But a lot of these dudes are contradicting themselves, and these women that's getting up in there speaking on this. Thoughts on Devers getting traded. I love it. I don't know who Boston got, but I love Devers on the Giants. Not as a damn Giant fan, but as a baseball fan, I think Devers really helps out the Giants. By the way, for those that didn't believe me about Cal Raleigh, now this doesn't prove no point. This don't mean I got one up on y'all. Cal Raleigh had 3 hits in his first 3 at-bats tonight. One was a grand slam. The other had 2 RBIs. And I forgot to mention he's a switch hitter. So that gives him an edge on Will Smith. So this man hit another home run tonight. 6 more RBIs. I'm telling you, man, he's the best catcher in baseball the last 3.5 years, and he does not get the spotlight. If China go against us, I think we lose. Them guys got flying cars over there. Watch alternative news also. Get actual answers for yourself. I watch all kind of different news though. I just park on one particular channel, but I scroll through them all, man. I got a fire stick so I can see all the news and different geographics of the world. I used to think Russia was about the biz. They are struggling with Ukraine. Yeah, I think they're getting the upper hand on Ukraine now. Ukraine's last, win when they smashed inside Russia. I kind of feel like that's the end of Ukraine. I feel like that's Ukraine's last best battle. I think now Russia's been able to, just by population and army size, pretty much depleted Ukraine. at this point. They at first Russia couldn't really get inside. What is that? Kiev couldn't get up, couldn't get anywhere near Vladimir, but now they destroying the whole country. So even if they stop right now, that country's tore up. They won't be able to build that country back up in my lifetime. That country is tore up. So Russia, even if Russia loses the battle or you know what I'm saying, or waves the white flag, Russia still won. But Ukraine put up a good fight. Is he better than Pudge Rodriguez? Well, I'll say this about Pudge. Pudge was a great defensive catcher. Pudge, Pudge was awesome, man. He could call a good game. He could throw you out. He could steal bases himself. Um, he had a good glove. Pudge was a great baseball player, man. He played hard. He played every day, which is another thing. The Dodgers was rotating catchers. Cal Raleigh and Pudge Rodriguez are everyday catchers. They catching every night. They going out there every night. Just get a few days off out the season. They not doing no rotating. So is he better than Pudge? Well, Pudge played a full career, so it's not fair to compare him to Pudge because we don't know what he's gonna do in the next 5 or 10 years. But we know what he done the last 3.5 years and pretty much can predict what he gonna do the rest of this year. He's a much more power hitter than Pudge Rodriguez. And he's a switch hitter. Molina was cool. Well, you know you have several of them. Southside, what up? Yeah, I know Otani throws right-handed, yeah. They in a rush to get Schwarzenegger's opinion. How many kids does a woman supposed to have to not have kids by her? Kev, I make 12 to 15 leg money line baseball parlays. I'm gonna hit so media line about Ukraine. They've been getting sagged. Kev, were you ever a fan of Mike Piaz as a Dodger catcher? It's kind of hard to answer that. When he was a Dodger, I liked when he batted. I never liked him behind the plate, especially when he left the Dodgers. I became like a Piazza hater because I like defense. So I like Charles Johnson when he came from Florida. But Mike Piazza was terrible behind the plate. But because he had a stick and he was a feared hitter, you know, he was able to put up a good career and gather a lot of fans along the way. But man, if you a Dodger fan, if you a real Dodger fan, or a fan of defense, or even putting money on games, you know that dude was horrible, man. He was pathetic behind the plate, man. Dudes used to just run all over him. Me and a couple friends, just not here no more. Rest in peace, Black Cal, um, T Vic. We used to laugh about Piazza's defense, man. How teams would just run all over him. Some players were still second and third. You know, it's kind of embarrassing if runners are still in third base on you and they're not the fastest runners in the league or to have the most stolen bases in the league. When a mediocre player gets on base and still 2 bases on you, that's pretty sad. But like I said, his stick somewhat made up for it. It definitely made him an exciting player for sure. Kev, was Darryl Strawberry from 60s Hood? I'll just say this: his brothers was. I don't know because I didn't know Daryl. I didn't know Daryl, man. I was a fan of Daryl from watching him on the local news, and when he started making a name for himself with Crenshaw, and then of course he went all the way, 2 championships, one with the Mets, one with the Yankees. in 86 and 96, and by his brothers being royalty in the hood, I have nothing but respect for Mr. Strawberry. I love when him and Eric Davis came to the Dodgers, though. That was a highlight for me, but it just didn't work out. You've been all right, kid. Glad you're on. I've been all right, man. I've been all right. You know, sometimes when you have a woman, they make life a little bit easier on you, right? As long as you don't get them crazy, argumentative women, right? Oh, man. Kev Mac, what's your thoughts on Milton Bradley? The son or the father? I like Milton Bradley. I thought he could have been a better player, but he had an attitude. He had a bad attitude, man. But I liked him, man. I like a down dude, man. I like a down brother that ain't whitewashed, ain't no square buster. You know what I'm saying? I liked Milton Bradley. I thought he was a good player, but I wish he would have had a better career. Black Warrior Spirit, Torrey Thompson. They hit Otani tonight. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about Halliburton? What he score? 4 points? Y'all come get your man. Y'all come get your man. 4 points in game 5? Come on, man. Come on, man. When the last time you gambled, Kev Mac? Not too long ago. It's just not a part of my everyday life no more, but not too long ago. Lows and O's, big bro, what up with it? Yeah, they hit Otani on purpose because the Dodgers hit a Padre on accident. But you know, it's bad DNA with them two teams, man. Remember last year in the playoffs, it was some shenanigans. I don't want to hear that Halliburton hurt. Man, I don't want to hear that. We're going to make excuses for dudes that people expect to show up all the time. You know, great players didn't get hurt in the finals. Great players that did get hurt in the finals played in the finals, like Isaiah Thomas. He needs to strain another calf. Amazing how that happens. The great players never got hurt in the finals, never sat out the finals, right? Remember Kawhi Leonard got hurt? Oh, that just ruined his team. When you get used to your own space, then get a chick, you be on 24/7, you be ready to get rid of her. Kinda, sorta. It depends. Like I said, it depends on who she is, who you are. He making 30 million a year if ain't like he's digging ditches all day. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. David, shout out to all them dudes though, man, that make it. You know what I mean? Financially and become stars. What do you shoot craps, Kevin? Man, I ain't shot craps since 2014, man. 2014, but I miss it. I miss it. I'm on a losing streak. Hell yeah. Boston beat Seattle Monday in my 8 game parlay. Wow. A woman is your space ain't always bad. But a nag, that's what I'm saying. A nagging woman or argumentative woman, that's something different. Absolutely. Tori couldn't have said it no better. Robert Allison, Tony the Tiger. I don't recall Reggie Miller ever getting a strained calf, or at least us hearing about it. Who you got? World Cup. I don't even know who's in the World Cup, man. Who you talking about? Not the Stanley Cup, but the World Cup. I don't know, bro. I don't even know who. I haven't been paying attention. Who was the better baseball player? Deion Sanders or Bo Jackson? Hands down, Bo was, man. Bo. Ty, what up with it? Yeah, man, because I was watching game. I think I was watching game 4 and game 5, or maybe it was game 3 and 5. I don't know. I haven't watched all of the final games, but the announcers were saying, shit, everybody on the floor is injured on both teams. Everybody on the team that plays are injured. You just got to go out there and play. Who was that? I think it was an OKC guy that got hurt, right? Was it Hogan? What's his name? Forgot his name, but he got hurt and still played the entire game. And they were saying how his players love that, and players really respect that, and shows that he's really trying to help his team win. Kev Mac, what up with it? But I know, I mean, if you injured, you injured. You know, I'm low key. I'm low key just talking shit. I'm low key making fun of them. But some of those injuries, though, like the best players play through those injuries, man. No matter how bad the injuries are, they play through them. You know, it's about how hungry you are. But some dudes, it's more about, man, my health is more important than a championship. I'm already paid. You know what I'm saying? I got my family right here. I don't need to go out there and perform. And that's when they lose the respect of their players. Their teammates be like, man, that dude's soft. Man, that dude's a buster. Man, that dude ain't a winner. He ain't a champion. You feel me? So I'm just heckling as a sports fan and a guy that's not impressed with Halliburton's sometime he play. Shows up some nights, don't show up other nights. You know, but when you're a player like Halliburton and you score 20 and your team wins every time, you know you have to go out there and score. But if you go out there and get under 20 and you know your team lose, I mean, come on, it's common sense. You have to go out there and score, not go out there and pass, not go out there and just make your family proud. You have to attack the rim or shoot them long threes he be shooting, man. Because he could put the ball in the basket from deep, and he could drive to the basket. But he just don't have that will in him. I know the ladies like, man, we talking sports again? Like, what is this? Think Charlie Ward would have excelled? I do. I do. I don't know if that was the right time for him, though. I don't know if he really would have got those chances that he needed to become a good quarterback, but I think he would have had a better career in football. Yes, I do believe that. Charlie Ward had flashes of brilliance, man. If he could have, packaged that up and been consistent in the NFL, he would have had a great career. But you know how some black quarterbacks are. Once we can't run fast and ownership, management doesn't give us the right pieces around us, it's over. It just don't work out. You say he wouldn't? Mm, we'll never know. I mean, remember, a lot of people thought Tebow was going to be some. I never thought Tebow was going to be anything. Johnny Menzel, same thing. What you think about dude coming to the hood, the Atlanta guy? There's really no need me speaking on that. Whatever transpired, the dude that bought him, I don't know him. The Nash guy, don't know him, never heard of him, don't know anything about him. One of the homies that supposedly was responsible, supposedly was disciplined, and A lot of dudes mad about it, and that's it. I mean, shit. I didn't call around asking about it. I don't know exactly what happened or where it happened at. I ain't seen no videos that they're talking about or none of that. So I really don't have much to say about that. But I can say that everybody agreed it was a bad look. Yeah, a lot going on, man. A lot going on in our neck of the woods and in the streets of LA. I know most definitely in the 90s. Oh, no, absolutely. No, no, absolutely. 90s was different, man. That's what I say. Every generation talks about how hard they are, what they would have did and wouldn't have did, and all that stuff. I mean, some things you don't even have to weigh in on them. You already know the 90s was different if you were around back then. But, I mean, like Cartoon said, it's watered down now. Like I always say, can't say everybody watered down. Dudes will pop them pistols, man. Killers are still killers, man. So you gotta be careful. But I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. In the 90s, wouldn't even thought of it. I mean, especially whoever bought him. Whoever bought him, y'all talk about all this scamming stuff and this backdoor stuff. Man, please. Please, homie, please. Good night, Compton girl. Good night, everybody. I'm out of here, man. Y'all have a good night. Good chopping up with y'all. Peace.